Hey y'all, it's your girl Nadia.
And it's me, Coach T.
And we are Two Average People.
Yes, we are.
People ask us, this was not part of the topic, y'all, but how did we come up with that name? Two Average People.
Two Average People just kind of represents the fact that we represent a lot of people. A lot of people just like you. We're just regular people who just decided, and the decision is to be together today.
Right.
We'll worry about tomorrow. But today, we choose to be together.
Facts.
So if we're going to choose to be together, we're going to do everything that choosing to be together represents.
Yes.
And so that's where Two Average People comes from.
That's where it came from. I mean, I just thought about that as I said it. Yeah. But it's not necessarily that we're diminishing ourselves to less than.
Right.
We're just trying to say we're no better than
any
other
else.
married couple. You know, we're just here to say, hey,
people.
we're here like you,
people,
trying to be happy and joyful. And so let's talk about this. Let's do this together.
Yeah, let's do it together.
Yeah. Anyway, like I said, that wasn't part of the
that was good.
that wasn't part of the episode, but you know, sometimes it's like that. You just gotta think about things.
You gotta improvise it.
But I did want to kind of break off a little bit. I know we've been talking a lot specifically on marriage and sex and different relationships, but you know, I wanted to kind of talk about parenting. I read an article, well, it's not really an article, but a post on Facebook the other day, and ever since I read it, it kind of had me, it's just been on my heart.
All right.
And so I kind of wanted to share a little bit about what the post said. It is about children who have talked to a trauma counselor. Now, you know, trauma meaning that there's probably some sort of issue that caused them to go there in the first place. And the counselor wrote down some of the things that the kids said to her based on how they feel about their parents. And so I'll read a few of them. This 6-year-old said, "If I ran away, my parents wouldn't know. They don't say goodnight anymore."
Ooh.
"My mom says in a minute and an hour go by. This is why I yell and demand. She forgets me." This kid was 16 years old.
You ever felt like you forgot your kid?
Yes. I've definitely know that, not forgot her, like to pick her up or anything, but it's been times be like, all right, London, let's go to bed. And she's like, "Mom, is there anything to eat?" I'm like, right. Like she ate for the day, but that was much earlier. So we definitely ate together, but I'm like, she would definitely be hungry again because we ate at like 2:00. It's now 7 or 8 and she's hungry. So
that makes sense.
And I'd be like, oh God, you feel horrible. This 8-year-old said, "Punishment does not help me. It makes me feel worse." This one really jumped out because our daughter is 9, almost 10. This 9-year-old said, "My mom is too busy," she says, "but she texts her friends all day. Why not tell me the truth? She's just avoiding me."
That is...
Gee. This 13-year-old says, "When I annoy my mom, it's because I want her attention. I don't get it any other way." This 9-year-old said, "My parents are always busy or on their phone. Why am I here? Makes me want to leave."
Now that's tough because we're here building a YouTube channel and a lot of it is on our phone and we're doing it
don't jump ahead of us.
Oh, can't jump ahead. Okay. All right. No, you're right.
But go ahead. No, go ahead. Because
that's tough.
True.
I understand as a child how they might feel this way.
This one is from a 7-year-old. It says, "My dog gets more attention. Dad says it's because the dog can't talk, so I stopped talking."
That is simply heartbreaking.
There's a few more here. Like I said, I'm not going to read them all, but when I came across it, I was like, oh no, we have to break out and talk about this. I relate in the sense of it makes me look inwardly and say, I wonder what our daughter is saying about us. I don't know. I don't know how she'll perceive it. I know as an adult, I can look in and go, oh yeah, that's just this, or yeah, that's just that, or don't feel like this because of that. But the truth is, I don't know how she sees it. I don't know how she sees it. And I, like he was saying, I know we're always on our phone, you know, doing YouTube stuff, doing other things. But she doesn't understand that necessarily as a child, right? She just sees, okay, mommy and daddy are always on your phone. And she's even said it to us a few times. She'll be like, okay, can you put down your phone? Because, you know, and it's like, oh yeah, so maybe we need to
make some time.
Think about putting down our phones. We're always together, right? It's not like we're not.
We're not. Yeah, we're always together.
We're always just the three of us in the house, so we're always together. But how you show up is very important. Your presence alone, I think, is not enough. They want interaction.
Yeah.
They want you to do the things that they enjoy.
And that they want to do.
They want you just to kind of have that undivided attention from you. I don't know. I guess you don't really know unless your child, or they won't tell you unless you interview your child. But, it really made me think about how we're showing up as parents. How are we making them feel like they're a part of, especially in our situation where London is an only child, and a lot of the times, she's definitely said in the past, not recently, but in the past, she said things like, well, you have daddy and I have no one, kind of thing. And I'm like, well, no, you have both of us. And, it's interesting that she sees that dynamic, because we're married, and she's like, okay, this is mommy and daddy, but here's me, and who am I attached to?
Yeah. And the thing is, we're a loving couple. So I could totally see how she'd look at it and go, well, who am I going to hold and hug? And I understand her perspective on that.
So, I wanted to, and this is going to, like I said, this is a quick, kind of a breakout session. I just wanted to talk about paying attention to how you show up as a parent. Yes, we have dedicated times that we need to be on our phone. We need to be building. We need to do things. But just like you have time to do that, make sure you set aside time just for your child. One-on-one time, family time, especially if you have siblings. I think with us it's easier in a sense because it's just her, so she gets all of our attention. But in a household where there's two or more, you definitely can have a child that feels left out or can have a child that feels neglected. And so one thing that we've been doing lately is we've been really taking time to acknowledge her feelings.
Yeah, that's a big one.
And so, when you're a kid, you're like, mommy and daddy, I'm scared. What's the first thing your parents tell you?
Oh, don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. There's nothing to be scared of.
Nothing to be scared of.
And it's like in your mind, you just don't want your child to feel that negative feeling
of fear
because, you don't want them to be uncomfortable, right? So you're doing everything to just make them feel comfortable and happy all the time.
And it's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. That's
As a parent, it's a natural response to want to make your child feel comfortable and safe, especially in an environment that they're supposed to be safe, like home.
We've had to realize, that's not reality.
Yeah.
Right? They're not going to go through life always feeling comfortable and happy.
No.
But the other thing that we've been practicing lately that we've really been seeing working with London is acknowledging the feeling. And so instead of saying, when she comes and she says, mommy, daddy, I'm scared, instead of saying, don't be scared, we say, we understand that can be a scary thing.
Mm-hmm. It's okay to feel scared right now.
Like this morning, she's like, well, I'm scared, and I said, you know what? That's okay. It's okay to be scared because you don't know what to expect.
What was she scared of?
She was scared. She was scared because she's getting to the age where she's going to start her cycle.
Real life, y'all. Real life.
Right? So
life.
We've talked about it, and she was asking me questions about it this morning. And she said, mommy, I'm scared. And I said, that's okay. It's normal to be scared because you don't know what to expect. Instead of telling her, don't be scared, let her know that it's okay to feel these uncomfortable feelings, because hopefully when she gets older, she'll know, okay, I know what to do with this fear. Yeah. I know that I can at least recognize that this is fear and that it's okay that I'm feeling fearful now. Here's how I need to move forward. But if you keep shutting down the feeling, don't be scared, don't be scared, don't be scared. Oh, there's nothing to be scared of. This is a natural thing. All women go through this. That's true. However, she is in this place right now and she hasn't gone through it yet. I'm asking you as parents, along with us, to really pay attention to how you're showing up for your children. Obviously we all love our children. We're all there. We're all, we provide, we do all the things. But try to think about how your kid is seeing you in these moments, because in your mind, you're like, I'll take a week to plan her birthday party. So I'm on the phone. I'm like, okay, I got to buy this. I got to buy this. I got to buy this. But what is she seeing?
All she's seeing is
All
this.
she's seeing is this. So maybe I can do those things at a time when she's not around me, like when she's not at school. And that doesn't mean she never should see me on my phone, or she should never see me doing other things.
Yeah, because that doesn't feel real anymore. Like, there was a time when we were coming up that being on the phone was a bit of a special occasion. Right. But now, literally, our whole economic ecostructure is built off of our phones.
Yeah.
We can go to Amazon and buy cars. You know what I'm saying? Off your phone. What I've learned to do, because of this show, look, I have to be on the phone. There's just no way around it. Between my media company and this podcast, there's just no way. So what I do is I don't run from it. I just show her, hey, come here. Let me show you what I'm doing. Come here. Let me show you. I'm making this YouTube video. And she's like, you make YouTube videos? I'm like, I told you I made YouTube videos. She's like, can you make me a YouTube video? Absolutely. We can make you. Come on, let's go. Let's go make you a YouTube video.
She's on our YouTube page, y'all.
And she wants to be on the episode. Trust me. She's going to be here.
She's going to be here talking to y'all too. Maybe we'll put her here and we'll go out and she'll tell you how she feels about us.
That'd be good. I'd like that. That'd be good.
No, baby, that's a great idea. Just involve, when there's times you have to be on your phone or on your device when they're around, involving them in what you're doing. That's a really, really great idea. Again, we're here with you, parents. We know how difficult it is to balance work, life, entrepreneurship, passions, goals, everything. So we're here with you, but just keep that question in the back of your mind. How are you showing up for your children? All right, guys, we're going to end it here today. Remember, we're better together. We'll talk to you soon.